Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at the voice modulation source. The voice mod source makes it possible to change parameters for every voice you have set in the voices field here. So I'm currently in Fuser and I've got one instance of strobe with an initialization patch and a slight bit of delay on it. I'm going to enable the arpeggiator just so you can clearly hear what's going on here. Okay, standard arpeggiator. First thing I'm going to do is up the amount of voices to say 8. Now to begin with, this isn't going to make any difference because we're playing a monophonic arpeggio. Where it gets interesting is when we use the voice modulation source to change things up. What's happening here is the voice modulation source is outputting a value between 0 and 1 depending on the number of the voice. So each voice gets a different value. Hence the filter cutoff is changing for every note in the arpeggio, going round in an 8-note cycle. There's really no limit to what you can change for each voice. If I take the arpeggiator off now and just repeatedly tap a single note, you'll hear the voice mod source cycling through its various settings for each of the voices. One of my favourite little tricks, if I enable the arpeggiator and slow it down a little, is to apply some LFO to the filter cutoff. We'll have a sine wave LFO and we'll speed it up a little. Now that's great, but it's currently applied to all the voices, so what I'm going to do in the via section of the LFO mod source mod slot is select voice. And then I'm going to change the speed of the LFO for every voice. So you can hear there that I've got different LFO speeds for every voice as it cycles through the 8 voices. And that is the voice mod source.